Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show a video on how I clean my eyebrows and fill them in for a natural look. So my first tip that I can state is that you want to make sure that your skin is completely clean and dry. That does ensure that I pick up the hair the easiest from my eyebrows versus if I had oily skin. So now I'm just taking the regular size tweezers just to grab the bulk of the hair that you can see with your eyes. That lets you know that it's time to clean up those eyebrows. After that, I do go in with a smaller, more intricate tweezer, as you see here, so that I can get those new grown hairs that are freshly popping out of the skin that you can't get with the bigger tweezers. Here I'm going with my brush, just brushing my hair up and down, just to make sure that I'm getting the desired look that I'm trying to achieve. I have found in the past that if you don't do this, you can kind of get carried away because you're not paying attention and you end up taking way too much hair off of the skin and you end up with McDonald's arches. I actually prefer thicker looking eyebrows. A tip there, thicker eyebrows make you look younger while thinner eyebrows make you look older. So dependent upon the look that you're achieving, that's a little tip for you. So again, I'm going in with my brush, just making sure that I do have the desired shape that I like. Now on the other side, I'm just going to go back in and repeat the same process. Okay, so here's the hard part of cleaning up your eyebrows, the arch. You want to make sure that you're not taking off too much hair, messing up the natural shape of your arch, or if you're actually trying to create an arch. I have done this many a times over the years, so I literally have to go in one hair at a time to make sure that I'm not pulling away too much hair. What I've learned from teaching myself how to clean up my eyebrows is that less is more. Sometimes pulling away less hair is better because you have more to work with when you actually fill them in versus having not that much hair and then you're doing more work filling them in and trying to make them look natural. When I clean up my eyebrows, I like to leave a few sparse hairs behind because I feel that makes them look the most natural, because no one's natural eyebrows are completely sharp from the way that you groom them. I also try to go as long as possible without tweezing them again. I never do touch-ups. Just when I feel like they look extremely wolfy, that's when I'll go in and clean them up. I actually knew a girl that would tweeze her eyebrows every day, just like picking at her hair and the skin. And there's a name for that problem, but that's a different conversation. I just like to kind of do it as least as possible, possibly like twice a month. So fun fact, I actually have not had my eyebrows waxed at an actual salon in about 2 years now. I've always kind of done my own eyebrows, but every now and then when I wanted to feel like a woman, I'd go and, pay someone to do them for me and feel pretty. But it got to the point where every time I would get them done, they were butchering my eyebrows, no lie. So the last straw for me was when I went home to Mississippi to visit about 2 years ago. I actually went and had like a mani-pedi day with my sister, and I got my eyebrows done, and they literally took off half of my eyebrow, like where the arch is going down, half that part was gone. I looked like a Who from Whoville. I was pissed. And I was like, you know what? Never again, because I'm sitting here having to pay these people to basically butcher my eyebrows, and I was over it. So anyway, now comes the fun part where we actually get to fill in the eyebrows. And this brush that I'm using is actually an e.l.f. brush, which I believe is like $2 or $3, super cheap, but it's double-sided. It has a spoolie on the end, and then it actually has the angled brush on the other end. So it's very convenient for brushing and filling. So I go in with the dip brow, and a key to using the pomade, you know, it actually feels like mousse, like a chocolate mousse from like pudding or I guess cake or something. Just going very lightly. When I first got this stuff about a year ago, I was very heavy-handed, and my eyebrows were super dark. So, of course, everything takes time. I had to learn how to use it properly. But the easiest way for me to explain is to use a very light hand, lightly dab the product, barely even get any on the brush. As you can see, as I'm doing it, it looks as though I'm actually digging the brush into my skin very hard, which I am, only because I have minimal product on the brush itself. So as I fill in with the pomade, I actually start from the bottom, drawing my line underneath. This is what gets that definition for the eyebrow. Back in the day when I used to fill my eyebrows in with the regular, just an eyebrow pencil, I would only do the top part of my eyebrow and keep it moving. Now I actually do the bottom. I kind of fill in the inside middle part and the top part, of course. So I start from the bottom and then I'll do the top, and then I'll kind of fill in the middle part and kind of do the inside edges. Of course, as you know, when you get to the inside of the eyebrow, you don't want to do it as dark as you would the end, because your natural eyebrow is not like that and you want it to look sort of like a transition. But I said all that to say this: it is harder than it looks, and it is very time consuming, but it is so worth it in the end. I hope that you were able to take away a few key points from my video, and hopefully you're able to achieve the look that you desire. Thanks for watching, guys.